Watch closely. Cantaloupe begins its journey here, at sunrise.
Every cantaloupe is inspected. Skin integrity, aroma, firmness. Because freeze-drying rewards only the best structure. Cooling protects cantaloupe freshness fast, before the factory ever sees it. From this moment, cantaloupe travels protected, traceable, counted, and handled like premium food.
The best freeze-dried cantaloupe begins with freshness, so the cold chain stays unbroken. Cantaloupe is on the move, protected, cooled, and ready for a hygiene-first factory.
Now the trucks roll in, and the receiving bay becomes the first quality gate for cantaloupe. This is the dirty zone, where cantaloupe enters under control, separated from clean rooms by design.
Before cantaloupe moves forward, it must earn release. Temperature, condition, traceability, recorded.
Cantaloupe travels a one-way route, dirty to clean to ultra-dry, so contamination can't travel backwards.
This is the turning point. Cantaloupe moving from dirty zone receiving toward washing, then clean cutting, then the ultra-dry world of freeze-drying and packaging.
These colors protect cantaloupe. Red stays raw, yellow transitions, green is clean cutting, and blue is ultra-dry packaging.
Yellow is transition, where the outside is washed away before cantaloupe moves.
Blue is ultra clean and ultra dry because moisture is the enemy of crisp.
This is sanitation as choreography. One-way flow, controlled people, controlled tools, so cantaloupe stays protected at every step.
Every pallet of cantaloupe is logged because that lot code must follow the fruit all the way to the final pouch.
Cold cantaloupe slows growth and protects texture. Temperature is checked, recorded, and never assumed.
Quality control doesn't guess. Cantaloupe is sampled, inside and out. With release approved, cantaloupe moves forward, one way, into controlled washing. Time matters. Cold, fast flow keeps cantaloupe safe and crisp for freeze drying.
Receiving never stops. Each cantaloupe lot is checked, traced, and either released or diverted before washing begins. Process: clean enough to cut without spreading contamination.
The netted skin of cantaloupe holds dust and soil, so brushes do the careful work without bruising.
This is a sanitation ladder. Each stage reduces risk, and each stage is monitored.
Brush, treat, rinse. Cantaloupe safety is built step by step.
In modern plants, cantaloupe can move through high-volume wash systems built for thorough cleansing.
Then comes sorting. Cantaloupe is judged at industrial speed by optics and trained eyes.
Automation helps, but people still protect cantaloupe with experience.
If you can't clean the machine, you can't protect cantaloupe.
Now cantaloupe is ready to process. clean enough to cut, because every
Clean, inspected, and controlled. Cantaloupe is ready for the clean room cuts.
Now we cross into the clean zone, where Cantaloupe is treated like a ready-to-eat product in the making.
For Cantaloupe, blade control is safety. Tools are tracked, swapped, and sanitized on schedule. Separate waste fast. Keep
Every cut is also a check, because only firm Cantaloupe becomes crisp after freeze drying. Seed and stringy tissue can ruin texture, so Cantaloupe trimming is precise.
In the clean zone, Cantaloupe is checked constantly. Small defects are removed before they multiply. Edible cantaloupe stays protected, even while it waits. With rind removed, seeds cleared, and cantaloupe trimmed firm and clean, we're ready for slicing and perfect freeze-dry shapes.
Freeze-dried cantaloupe isn't just dried fruit, it's engineered
Uniform cantaloupe cubes freeze and dry at the same rate. That's how crispness stays consistent.
Too thick, moisture hides in the center. Too thin, cantaloupe turns fragile and dusty. Thickness is everything.
A brief mist can reduce stickiness and protect color, so cantaloupe stays beautiful and easy to handle.
Cutting reveals the truth, so Cantaloupe is checked again for clean edges and firm structure.
Even here, cantaloupe stays traceable, tray by tray.
Perfect spacing means perfect freezing. Cantaloupe must be ready before the chamber ever closes.
Now the engineered bite of cantaloupe meets the cold, and freeze drying begins.
This is the moment the factory protects most fiercely, because freeze drying is where cantaloupe becomes crisp gold.
Cantaloupe isn't guessed, it's measured. Piece temperature, shelf temperature, and time.
When the chamber seals, the environment changes completely.
Shelf freeze complete.
Freezing locks the structure, so
In primary drying, ice doesn't melt. Inside cantaloupe, it turns directly into vapor, sublimation.
Even at the end, cantaloupe is protected. Venting is slow and dry.
light, crisp, aromatic. This is cantaloupe transformed.
When the chamber opens, freeze-dried cantaloupe is fragile, able to drink moisture from the air in minutes.
. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
First, appearance. Freeze-dried cantaloupe must look clean, even, and intact because damaged surfaces turn into dust later.
Too much dust means cantaloupe won't survive shipping. Crisp is good, crumbled is not.
Nothing gets mixed in. Cantaloupe stays separated, main product, fines, holds, until QC says otherwise.
Metal detection is non-negotiable. Cantaloupe must pass the hard gate every time. Moisture isn't guessed. Cantaloupe must hit the target or it goes soft later.
Freeze-dried cantaloupe can absorb moisture in minutes, so the room itself is part of the process.
A freeze-dried cantaloupe lot isn't good because it looks good. Only specs release it.
Protected, tested, and documented, Cantaloupe is ready for ultra-dry packaging. Packaging is where freeze-dried cantaloupe is either protected or ruined. So we enter the room built like a vault.
Low humidity, controlled air, sanitized surfaces, because crisp cantaloupe must never meet damp air.
First, materials are verified. Correct film, correct barrier, correct labels, correct lot codes for cantaloupe.
If someone opens a bag months later, cantaloupe must still be traceable, code by code.
Handle gently. Freeze-dried cantaloupe is crisp, and crisp can break. To keep cantaloupe crisp and aromatic, oxygen is pushed out, quickly, cleanly, and measured. Every seal is a promise. No leaks, no humidity intrusion, no oxygen damage, protecting cantaloupe. Correct label, correct code. Cantaloupe must be right on the outside and right inside.
One more gate, because cantaloupe must leave packaging clean, sealed, and safe.
Even boxed, cantaloupe must be protected. No crushed cartons, no mixed lots.
Freeze-dried cantaloupe may be dry, but it still needs protection from heat and moisture right up to the moment it ships.
These pallets of cantaloupe are released only after documentation is complete. Proof of control, not luck.
Even shipping is controlled. Cantaloupe lots stay separated, scanned, and staged by FIFO.
A serious cantaloupe facility runs internal audits that challenge every assumption before problems become product.
If humidity spikes, the response is immediate. Hold cantaloupe, investigate, correct, document.
Seal failure means hold first, fix second, because cantaloupe earns trust only by discipline.
And in the end, one clean moment, when cantaloupe smells bright, sweet, and impossibly fresh.
That light crackle isn't just Cantaloupe, it's zone control, sanitation